Hello everyone. So today is day 2 of week 5 of Miracles Miracles by Gabrielle Bernstein. Coming to the end now. Got one more week to go after this. So this week is looking at financial fears, as I mentioned yesterday. And last night I had to put pen to paper and let my subconscious answer the question, what are my financial fears? Okay, so just quickly, it's not very long, I'll read you what I wrote. I worry that we will always be struggling and will end up in more financial debt. I realise that this stems from the fact that I have been in the past and the fact that I've never had an abundance of my own money. I feel as though I've always had to rely on others to help me and bail me out. Even when others have had money, they have lost it all and are now struggling. Money seems such a fragile thing that can be taken away at any time. I always worry that there won't be enough and that we'll never have the lifestyle that we all deserve. So that was what I wrote last night, and after that I had to write a little prayer from the book which said, "Inner guide, I'm aware of my ego's financial fears. I recognise the strong hold the ego has on my life and I'm willing to release it. Thank you for your guidance and support. I am not my lack mentality. I am abundant and free." So obviously yesterday was being willing to see, your beliefs and your attitudes towards your financial situation. So pick up the book. That's what I did, and writing that down definitely made me see how I feel about money and where it comes from. It gives you kind of greater understanding of your own belief system. Today is called Willing to Change. And every exercise this week leads me to surrender to my inner guide, all my fears and my worries and my concerns, and admit the ways that my life has been affected by my ego's financial fear. When you genuinely acknowledge the way your ego's financial fears have hurt your bank account, your relationships, and your overall well-being, you begin to open up to change. Because, of course, having worries about money not only affects, yourself, but also those around you. So that if you are overly cautious with money, then, your partner and your family, your children, are going to also pick up on those feelings, and it may mean that they don't get to have the things that they deserve, nice holidays and all that sort of thing. So, it really kind of makes you stop and think. So this morning, if I just turn over the page, I had to read the following. I recognise that my ego has projected fear onto my finances. Today I am willing to see beyond these false perceptions. I awaken my inner guidance system to lead me out of this fearful state. I am willing to change my inner dialogue about my finances. I am willing to release my fears. Okay? And then my affirmation then for today is, I am willing to change my inner dialogue about my finances. And it kind of comes on top of yesterday's work, so it's kind of layered on top of that. Gabrielle talks a lot about A Course in Miracles throughout the book, and she references here lesson 32, which says, I have invented the world that I see. Okay? So your ego, as we've mentioned all the way through, creates your belief system and creates your own reality. So in terms of money and finances, if you believe that you will never have enough, then you will create a reality for yourself where you do never have enough. So it's just really being aware. And once you break down this awareness of what your ego thinks, then you're able to change it. Okay? Finally, Gabrielle says, I'll read this to you, accepting that your internal dialogue around money has affected your external abundance will help you choose to achieve a new experience through your thoughts and words. Today's affirmation isn't pressurizing you to commit to a statement you don't believe. Rather, it is opening you up to simply change the inner conversation to invent a new financial reality. And that's the key, is to change the way that you think. It doesn't matter at this stage whether you fully believe it or not, because your ego is going to challenge that. It's just simply enough to put the ideas in your head and then to make you look at things a different way. And when you keep doing that, your ego kind of backs down and you've created a new reality for yourself. So all very interesting, and I certainly continue to keep working on it and to change the way I feel about money, and hopefully that will create a happier, nicer situation for me and my family. So that's it. I'll do another video tomorrow. I hope you find these interesting, and I hope you all have a really great day. Lots of love and light. Bye.